It is my favorite video to film where I can show you all of the beautiful books that I got in June. I do have a pretty decent stack of books, so let's just get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my June book haul. I cannot wait to show you all of these beautiful editions that I got. But before we get into that, please make sure that you like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. If you head to my description box, you'll find a link to my socials, my Discord if you want to come chat with us, the Fable app link where you can go straight to my book club, also Patreon and Pango Books account, and so many more. Just check those out. There is no rhyme or reason to why I'm going to start with one book or the order that I'm going in. It's a bit chaotic, but I cannot wait to show you these books. So the first book that I have is Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Roerich. This is from the Aurora Crate book box. I love how beautiful and simple this book is. They do an amazing job over there at Aurora Crate, but you do have some beautiful end paper artwork, but the reverse dust jacket, it's beautiful. I love it. It has just reverse dust jacket art on it. And then the naked hardcover is also stunning. It matches that artwork on the reverse dust jacket. You do have some end papers that are beautiful. It is also signed by the author. And then the back, of course, has our two characters. I don't want to spoil who they are, but a beautiful edition. I then also got a physical arc of A Bargain So Bloody by Vasilisa Drake. I hope I'm saying that correct. This is the first book in the Kingdom of Dark Magic series. I haven't gotten to this yet. I need to. I didn't add it into my July TBR, but this is one book that I need to get to this month. I got my Patreon exclusive cover of Mistress of Souls by C.M. Hutton. This is a very not safe for work cover art here, but it is also signed by the author. I love this. I love that we are getting Patreon exclusives of books that are already published. My pre-order came in of A House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. These are the Barnes & Noble exclusive paperback. I did not like this book. It was my most disappointing book last year, and it still stays that way. I don't even know why I pre-ordered a copy, maybe to keep my paperback set complete, but again, very disappointing in this Crescent City series that Sarah J. Maas created. My Fairy Loot May young adult box came in, which is Written in the Stars, and the book that came was The Floating World by Axio. I love this cover. It's just so light and summery. I hope that the vibes are the exact same way. You do have a different colorway of the original cover that the book has. The naked hardcover is beautiful. You have this foiling on there, and then the end paper artwork is beautiful as well. I love the artist that did the artwork on here. It's absolutely very beautiful. And then you also get a bound in letter from the author as well. I own a couple books by Axio, and I'm really hoping that I can get to some of them soon because I know a lot of people love her writing. My May adult box came in, which is Prophecies, and that is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This book, I don't know if I like the vibes to it. I do love these edges, but I don't know if I like the vibes of the book. I don't know if it's really giving me medieval type story. We do have a reverse colorway of the original cover, and then we also have the naked hardcover, which has some foiling on it, which is really beautiful. I do love the color aspect of it. You have the end papers that do have some foiling as well, and you also have a bound in letter from the author, and then the back is also different. I'm gonna assume that is the knight. I think he's giving me kind of a young adult feel. I don't know. I don't really know if I feel like he's supposed to be a knight, a brooding man. We'll see. And then my Fairy Loot May Romantasy book came in of Whispers and Ruin. And that book is Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews. I don't know if I really like this cover. I mean, it's very simple and I like the color palette to it, but I don't know if I really like this because it doesn't give Viking vibes like it's supposed to. The edges are beautiful as well. You do have a different colorway of the original dust jacket. And then the naked hardcover is just foiling and a design on here, which I think is beautiful in itself. And then the end papers are also gorgeous. I absolutely love it. That is giving Viking vibes. That is giving what I think the book is about. It is also signed by the author, and then the back page is really giving Viking vibes. I do love the artistry on here. I think the artist did a beautiful job. All in all, I think this is a gorgeous edition, and I really hope that I love it because I've never read from L.J. Andrews, but I own quite a few books by this author. I then picked up a set from Luna Laurier on her website of the first 3 books in the Shadow and Moonlight series. We have Shadow and Moonlight, Of Ashes and Dust, and Tipped in Frost and Blood. I got these because I want to annotate them. This is one of my favorite series. And also, in the Of Shadow and Moonlight set, there is a beautiful naked hardcover, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna scoop it up and make that my annotation one. I had to pre-order from Waterstone's Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am so excited to read this. I believe it's about an astronaut or his wife, and if y'all know, I'm really into astronomy. Look at these end papers, and of course it is signed by our author, but look at these edges. So I had to pick it up. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but I really want to get to it soon. My June Moonlight book box came in, which is really beautiful in itself. It is Bitten and Bound by Amy Penza. I have read another first book in a series by Amy Penza, which was like the Frostbound Queen. I need to continue on with it, but I don't know what this is about. This is a beautiful edition. I love the artwork, and the back is really beautiful. I really love the end paper artwork on here, and the back is different. I need to read it. It is signed as well. I really need to read more from Amy Penza. I really loved the Frostbound Queen, and I'm really hoping I like Bitten and Bound as well. My Page and Wick May book came in, which is Bones of the Forgotten, which is Talon's Sister by Jen Williams. This is a beautiful edition. However, this feels like sort of Kaigen. Does it not? But here is the back of it. And you have beautiful naked hardcover artwork. The end papers are also very beautiful. It is signed by the author, and it is the same artwork in the back. I don't know, whenever I opened this, I was like, is this another Sword of Kaigen? Because that's what it felt like, just by the colorway and the way that it's done. But nonetheless, I am excited to try this book. Another Patreon exclusive cover is Midnight Crown by Rebecca L. Garcia. I love this. This is book 2 in the Shadow Kissed series. I'm so excited to have these beautiful paperbacks, and it is signed by our author. But yeah, I love what they're doing. Her and CM Hutton are doing these Patreon exclusives since they paired up their Patreon, and I'm loving every month. I then got in the mail from Dana Evan The Other Side of the Mirror, which is the first book in the Mirrored trilogy. This is the event book exclusive. It has gold foiling on the edges and the back, and the end paper artwork, you guys, is beautiful. It is also signed and personalized to me, and the back is the same but with the other character. I love this, that it's a naked hardcover and it doesn't have a dust jacket on it, but I love this series so much. I got my pre-order from Owl Crate of Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Carissa Broadbent. This will match the first 2 books in the Nyaxia series, and I love the foiling on it. It's very beautiful and it matches the other 2. You have reverse dust jacket art, which is also beautiful and stunning as well. And then the naked hardcover is foiled. And then it has some writing on the back. The end papers are also very beautiful, and they are different on both sides. And then it is also signed by the author. I really need to read the first book in the second duet in this series, but I'm so happy to continue my collection of the Owl Crate series. I am also subscribed to the Acrylopix new book box, and the first book that we got was Castle of Dusk and Shadows by Rachel S. Shade, I think. This is very beautiful. I love the edges on here. And you don't really have end paper artwork, but the naked hardcover is kind of glossy, which is a different vibe than what I thought we were gonna be getting. But I'm definitely not mad at the glossy hardcover. And then it came with a signed book plate, but it's not sticky, I don't think, or at least I can't get it to unstick so I can put it in the book. So that's a little not good. I did get a signed copy of Queen of Roses by Briar Bolin. We love it over in our Rose Street team. We have a member who connected with Briar and had put all this together, and then we purchased them and they mailed them to us. Absolutely love it because Briar is in Canada. She doesn't have a bookshop. So going this way really made our hearts so full because we love Briar so much. And of course, Briar is such a sweetie in that street team group. But yeah, I finally have a signed paperback copy of it. I got my March Bookish box set in, which I usually get the Bookish and Darkly box combo. However, I did unhaul the Bookish box one, which was Wooing the Witch Queen by Stephanie Burgess. I don't know if it's still up on my Pango Books account at this point, but it was on there, and I ended up getting rid of that one. But the Darkly book that came in was Hellfire by Marielle Pomeroy. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This is a dark fantasy romance. I think this is the original cover, maybe in a different colorway, but it is definitely beautiful nonetheless. The naked hardcover is gold. And then you have the end paper artwork, which is really beautiful. And then it is signed by the author. And then it is different on the back. I just now noticed that not only do we have these edges, but on the top and on the bottom. The bottom says, she'd burn with him and she'd enjoy it. That makes me intrigued. My pre-orders to continue the Beasts of the Briar series by Elizabeth Helen came in from Fairy Loot that matches Bonded by Thorns. These are beautiful, you guys. So we have Woven by Gold, which is book 2 in the series. I love the back of it. It gives me Beauty and the Beast vibes so much. You do have a different colorway to the original, I think, UK covers of these books. And then the naked hardcover has just these flowers, which are very autumn-like. You have the end paper artwork, which is so beautiful. They are signed by the Writing Sister duo. And then you have the other end papers. We then have the third book, which is Forged by Malice, which has the same somewhat flowers, but they're more spring vibes. And then, of course, Reverse Dust Jacket is just a different colorway of the UK cover. And then you have Springtime Flowers on the naked hardcover. The end paper artwork is so beautiful. I love how they kept with the theme of the different seasons for each of the books, which Woven by Gold was fall autumn time frame. It is signed. Forged by Malice is spring, so you're kind of seeing the vibe there. And then you have Broken by Daylight, which is, of course is summer. And he is gorgeous as well. I love this series so much. And then of course the different colorway to the UK covers. You then have the summertime flowers on the naked hardcover. The end paper artwork, which is beautiful. Her and Dayton are just so beautiful together. And then these are the other end papers. And then you also have it signed by the author as well. I got my pre-order to continue my annotated series from LitJoy, and that is The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This will match the whole set that I am collecting from them. We also got some artwork in here, but here are the end papers, and the back is different. It is signed by Holly Black, and this is the annotated edition, but it has beautiful artwork mixed within. But I just love to see Holly Black's annotations in this book and this whole series that they're doing for the author. I love every minute of it, and I hope they do her entire Fae world. My June book of the month that I picked was The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. I'm excited because this is like a thriller and seems kind of right up my alley of something that I would like, so I had to pick this up. I got my pre-order in about Realm of Thieves by Karina Halley, and I pre-ordered from The Ripped Bodice because it is signed by Karina Halley. I'm ready to get to this. I think this is also like Viking inspired. I don't know what all these Viking books are about, but I'm here for it. And then the last book that I got was my pre-order of The Robin and the Oak Throne by K.A. Lind. This is book 2 in the Ren and the Holly Library series. I love it so much. It is so simple, but so beautiful in itself. The naked hardcover I absolutely love. Love all of the vibes. I really need to get to the Ren and the Holly Library because I have heard so many people say how amazing it is. But you also have end paper artwork, and it is the same on both sides. So I need to get to the first book, but I'm excited, and hopefully Fairy Loot does a special edition to carry on with the original one that they did. Alright everyone, those are all of the books that I hauled in June. Let me know down in the comments below which one is your favorite, which one do you think has the best customizations or the prettiest edges in your opinion. And if you do not want to leave me a comment but you want to let me know that you are here, leave me a fox emoji down below in honor of Holly Black's The Stolen Heir. And I will see you all next time. Bye!